You know, Legends Gym has been here for a long time. We've actually been here since 1995. We've serviced this community in Texarkana for over 20 years. In fact, I was 29 years old when we opened Legends. I just turned 52 yesterday. In fact, my hair was jet black when we opened up, and as you can see, I've got some highlights in it now. But our concept's the same. We're total fitness. But we also are total nutrition, meaning we've always pushed nutrition. Even when it really wasn't popular in town with smoothie bars and so forth, we've always done it. The reason why we did it, when we originally did it, we didn't call it a smoothie. The only reason we call it a smoothie and do it the smoothie form, it makes you kind of halfway want to try it. When we originally did it, we just called it a meal replacement shake or drink. And the problem we had with that is people who maybe tried a meal replacement shake back in the 80s, they were nasty. There were only a couple of companies that even had a powder that was a meal replacement, and they were nasty. I hated them. I couldn't even hardly tolerate them. But now, we pretty well mastered that flavor the last 20 years. In fact, people who come to Legend and try the Smoothie Blends, which is actually located at the end of our building, is for members and non-members. You don't have to be a member to come through. Come in a separate door. There's a drive-through. The goal is this. We don't want you to have an excuse not to be able to get proper nutrition. So let's say it's a day that you're just really busy and you're thinking, how am I going to have time to sit down and eat? Today's a day for me. I've got my lunch in my little refrigerator over here, but I don't have time to sit down and eat it today. And let's just look at this. Let's say this. On my lunch today, if I were sitting down and eating it, it was going to be a turkey sandwich, some brown rice, a mixed vegetable, and then a fruit. A balanced meal. In other words, I'm looking to have some protein, complex carbohydrates, a little bit of fat, vitamins, and minerals, just trying to make the meal complete. I didn't have time, so I went out there and made a smoothie. Here's the neat thing about it. A lot of people think we have to chew. Well, you don't have to chew. You can drink your meal. Now, in the 60s and 70s, astronauts used to do it all the time. And when they started trying to do this in the early 80s, they just couldn't get a flavor down. People hated it, and it kind of backfired. But since that time, when we first started this 20 plus years ago, we had to do recipe after recipe after recipe, and when we finally got it figured out, it became real popular. So a lot of non-members come through our drive-thru. This right here example is just called a power peanut butter. It actually tastes really good, but I know that I have my protein, my complex carbohydrates, a little bit of fat, vitamins and minerals. I'm chewing it. My body doesn't know the difference. Your body would know the difference if you had an apple or banana, other than the fact it's going to break the nutrient down and get rid of whatever it doesn't use. Same thing goes here. In fact, the neat thing about a meal replacement, shake, smoothie, whatever you want to call it, is it's actually pre-digested. Now that sounds nasty, but basically all it says is this. This is going to be easier for your body to consume and utilize more than if you were sitting down and chewing something. Your body doesn't have to go through so much work to digest it. So again, I want to encourage you, if you've never tried Smoothie Blends, give it a shot. Try one of these smoothies, see if you like it. Maybe replace your lunch or your supper on the way home one night and try it, or come early in the morning and get it for breakfast. In fact, we have people all the time. Some people come through and get a breakfast and lunch, or a lunch and a supper, or we actually have some that sometimes do all three just simply because their schedule is busy. I always like to maybe sit down and chew, though. It's just more fun. But this is an awesome way to get your nutrition. So if you've never tried one of these, come by Smoothie Blends, try this out, see what you think about it, and see how it may just help you get the results you've been trying to get for some time.